Have you heard about banana peel fertilizer? That's where you enjoy the delicious fruit of banana, grab the banana peel, chop it up into pieces and pop it into a jar full of water and let it sit there for at least 2 weeks before using that water to fertilize your plants. Well, before you stop, don't even bother, because I'm going to explain to you why you shouldn't use banana peel fertilizer and how it can be harmful for your plants. Bananas are considered to have a high amount of potassium. Potassium is used by plants to transport water in the stems, to the leaves. It also helps the plant to cope with stress situations where there's drought, where there's not enough water in the soil. Now, potassium is contained in banana peels. They contain about 0.6% of potassium in the banana peel. And unlike humans, plants don't eat bananas. They absorb the potassium through the water or through the soil. And when you dissolve banana peel into water, not all the potassium is going to transfer or dissolve into the water. You're going to be quite lucky to even get 50% of that potassium going into water. So it's not actually that much potassium, not much nutrients in the water to actually help your plants to grow healthy and lush. And also, plants just don't need potassium just to grow healthy and lush. They need other nutrients as well. They need things like phosphorus or nitrogen. Now, nitrogen is very important because nitrogen is part of what the plant uses to create what's called chlorophyll, and chlorophyll is used by plants to absorb the sun's rays to produce energy, produce sugars for the plant. And bananas, they don't have much nitrogen. They literally to the point where it's virtually zero amount of nitrogen in the banana peel. So you're going to need to use a well-balanced fertilizer anyway. So something like We the Wild or Foliage Focus, that's what I use. I'm not sponsored by them. I like those products because they give my plants a wide range of nutrients, and that's what my plants need to grow healthy and lush. Now, the other part is when banana peel is in the water, it is starting to rot. Can you imagine the smell of this stinking, rotting banana peel? It also has a sweet smell to it, so it's going to attract things like vermin, like mice, rats. It's going to attract things like pests as well. Ants, flies, fungus gnats can actually go into the banana peel as well. And then when you use that water to fertilize your plants, that smell is actually going to transfer into your soil. So you're going to need to try and get rid of all the vermin and also the pests, and especially fungus gnats. I mean, fungus gnats are those tiny little pesty little fly-looking insects, and they can actually travel in the household very quickly and infest your other plants, and they can be difficult to take care of. So it's very bothersome to actually get an infestation of pests and trying to get rid of it. The other part is putting that fertilizer into water. The smell is going to be horrendous. And it's not going to just stay into one area, it's going to travel through your household. So your household can end up smelling like this funky, rotting, sweet sort of smell all through the household. And I don't know about yourself, but for myself, that even thought of that, it's going to make me vomit. Even if you use this banana peel fertilizer outside, that smell is going to linger outside as well. So when you step outside, it's going to take a while for that smell to go away. The other part is with this banana peel tea fertilizer, it can attract other things like bacteria and fungus. Now, some fungus are beneficial, like sometimes you might see in your pot, you might see some mushrooms growing in it. That's actually beneficial for your plants. But there's other fungus that can actually rot the roots of the plants. And this can be a like a massive stress situation, because not only it can make your plants brown and wilted, it can actually kill your plants. So the best thing to do is completely avoid banana peel fertilizer. I've heard some people use things like banana powder, and banana peel powder is where you grab the banana peel, you basically chop it up. You can dry up the banana peel until it's all black in the oven, or if it's on a sunny day outside, but you're going to end up with the same situation. You're going to end up with this dry banana peel, which you're going to have to powder it up. So you're going to have to use mortar and pestle to pound it and to make it into a powder, but it's still not going to give your plants enough nutrients. You're still going to need to use a well-balanced fertilizer, and it's still going to attract things like vermins and pests. So in the end, really, the amount of time to create this banana tea fertilizer or banana peel powder, it's just not worth your while. And it's just going to be dangerous for your plants, especially if you forget to use other fertilizer to give the plants more nutrients. So that's the reasons I have for why not to use banana peel fertilizer. But you may have different opinions. I'd love to hear your opinions. If you have any questions for me, pop it down in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy this content, don't forget to hit the likes button and subscribe to the channel. It truly helps the channel to grow. And I'll see you in the next video here, where I'll explain to you how to propagate a philodendron.